What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and into today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, and this is going to be more of a discussion video. This is going to be discussing Battlefield, because right now Battlefield is in a peak. I think right now, especially with the rumors of Battlefield 6 and leaks going around in the trailer, you know, the reveal being very, very soon, Battlefield is booming right now in popularity. Not in a long time have I seen Battlefield really be in the limelight or spotlight of gaming. Not since realistically Battlefield 1-ish with Infinite Warfare, and that whole issue is that I've seen Battlefield really on the main stage. The last time I truly enjoyed a Battlefield was Battlefield 4 back in 2013, and I still play Battlefield 4. In fact, as this video goes live, I'm most likely streaming Battlefield 4 or 5, one of the two. I just enjoy playing that game, especially with Battlefield 2021 coming out very this year, and the reveal coming out in literally 4 days at the time we're recording this. What does that leave this? Because right now, Battlefield 5, I think, is still free through PlayStation Plus. That's what you're seeing in the background. But Battlefield is currently free to play. Battlefield 5, I think, is currently free to play on PlayStation Plus still. It was free throughout May, I know. I'm not sure if it still is right now, but it might still be. But I see a lot of new players getting into it, and people that now know what Battlefield is through it and can experience what Battlefield is without having to go play an 8-year-old game now. Because Battlefield 4 is 8. Because Battlefield 4 is an 8-year-old game right now. It came out in 2013 on the PS4 and PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC. But at the same time, Battlefield 4 is also currently free on Steam. Now, or currently free through Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime thing. Now, what does this mean for Battlefield? The last time a Battlefield went free to play was Battlefield 3 around this time last year, around E3. I believe it was around E3, something like that, maybe a little bit later. But they released Battlefield 3 for free through Twitch Prime. Around the time we were hearing leak rumors about Battlefield 2021 or whatever this year's Battlefield title is, Battlefield 3 went free, and it was a modern title. Well, coming around now onto the next Battlefield, Battlefield 2021, this year being revealed in 4 days, Battlefield 4 is currently free on Twitch Prime. Now, realistically, this could be nothing for a lot of people. We know Battlefield 6 is most likely going to be a modern game. Now, whether it's a near futuristic like Black Ops 2, nobody knows. I mean, there's probably some creators, like, I'm probably Charlie Intel, and some of them will probably play the game. I don't know. I haven't. I wish I could play Battlefield, please, EA, one day. Maybe one day. But Battlefield 6 is really getting hyped up, and I am beyond excited. Now, granted, I've tempered my expectations a little low with the past 2 releases. I wasn't very keen on Battlefield 1. I played it a lot more than I have played 5 so far, and I didn't like 5. Now, it's not that they're bad games. I just wanted a modern shooter. Modern Warfare released two years ago of this year, back in 2019, and it had a ground war. That was the closest thing we had to a Battlefield 4 or 3 scenario, and I miss it, because every time I played ground war, I want to go play Battlefield, but I can't play Battlefield with people who are on PC. Now, what could this mean this year? Most likely it is a near futuristic like Black Ops 2. Current rumors are saying it's going to take place in 2042, 100 years before Battlefield 2142, and about 20 years after Battlefield 4. Now, what can this mean for the game in total? I personally, in the game, I want to see all modern weapons. You know, maybe you can have a prototype or a variant, kind of like with Battlefield 4, the DBV-12 and the SVD-12. Both, I think the SVD is real, but the DBV is fake. It is a AK-12 lookalike but is a shotgun. The AK-12 is a real rifle, but is not really there. You won't really see it in, use of anywhere, because the DBV-12 is a fake weapon for shotguns. I want to see if that's that. I'll take it. Same thing with like the railgun sniper from Battlefield 4, and even the hover tanks. I didn't mind that, because you still have to mix a modern with it. And the hover tank isn't that far off. You know, it took place in the future. We didn't know at the time. The issue with this is you can't go too futuristic like Black Ops 2. With Black Ops 2, you have things like non-real weaponry. I think the only real weapons that were in Black Ops 2 was the MP7 the Scorpion Evo, the M27, the SCAR, the AN94, the MTAR, the LSAT, the Type. I think I said the M27, but that's on there. The FAL, and then the 5.7 and the TAC-45. Were all real weapons. And then the RPG was like a futuristic take. I'm fine with like a futuristic take on something, but I want to see all real weaponry. Like, because for instance, you know, on back here, I have, you know, my own firearms from Chris Vector to an AR and whatnot. I'd love to see a Chris Vector in the game. Now, apparently from what I saw today, a leak came out how you can change attachments on the fly, just like what Crysis did. And we haven't seen a new Crysis since 2013. Now, apparently that trilogy is also getting remastered, which makes me really excited. But we haven't seen that where you can just change an attachment in mid-battle and go with it. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. It goes against what Tom Henderson has said, but Okami has also been right. So I don't know who to believe, and I've realistically not been trying. I've been trying not to look at too many spoilers. I did watch the leaked internal trailer. I believe that's what it is the internal. But I'm not too sure realistically if it's real or not. But with everything that's going on with Battlefield, I'm seeing more hype around this Battlefield than I'm seeing around Call of Duty 2021. And it's scary because this year, leading into this fall and leading into next year, with wintertime in January, Call of Duty really has to fight for your attention. We are getting Halo Infinite this year. We are getting Destiny 2's The Witch Queen, which is one of the most hyped up DLCs I've seen for this game, for Destiny. A lot of people even say they'll come back to Destiny for it, coming out in early January of next year, which kind of ties into like Season 1 of Call of Duty. We have Battlefield 6 releasing. The new Division game releases sometime this year with new updates. We got Insurgency Sandstorm coming to consoles this fall. We have a bunch of new games releasing, and Call of Duty's fighting for your attention, and I've said it before. People are looking for a non-skill-based matchmaking in a less cheater-pool game. Yes, there's always going to be cheaters in games. When games release, that's what happens. But typically, when the pool of players is really big, you don't encounter it as much. But with Warzone and SDMM, you encounter it way too often for a Battle Royale. Now, where does this tie Battlefield into it? Battlefield has always had a server browser. Typically, I think in 1 and 5, they came a little later. The server browser for Battlefield needs to be there at launch. There's no excuse if there is not a server browser at release out of the game. Battlefield 4 had a server browser. It was fine on consoles. Apparently, as well with this, consoles are going to still be 32 versus 32 battles, 64 total players for last gen, so PS4 and Xbox One. So if you don't got your hands on a PS5 or Xbox Series X, please figure out how you can get one this next year, because apparently crossplay will be coming to the game for PC, console, and then this new gen of PS5 and Xbox Series X. Now, whether that's true or not, we don't know. I'm assuming cross-gen won't be a thing due to these limitations, because apparently it's going to be 64 versus 64 player battles, and that gets a lot of people excited too, because a lot of people want big maps. Yes, Call of Duty has 150 players, but there's no respawns for it. And even when you're playing Plunder, you're not directly engaging with every player on that team in vehicles, tanks, planes, jets, helicopters, ground infantry. And Battlefield has always done that really, really well. If you want to see my take on that, go ahead and check out the Battlefield 6 wishlist video that I made that I talk about what I want it to be. From modern to multiple different things, from maps to vehicles, things like that, weaponry I want to absolutely see in the game. Go check out that video. There will be a link in the description below of this video. But obviously, I really want to see some things in this Battlefield and how I'm really excited for Battlefield. One of the other things I do want to say before I close out this video is Battlefield really has not... Battlefield has always been one of my favorite franchises, and it always will be. And going on to the topic of a Battle Royale, I don't want to see it at release. Give me the Battle Royale either 2 weeks or a month after release. Here's why. Riding off the Battlefield train, when that game releases, let's say it has a ton of content, ton of story, a ton of everything for players to do, a ton of progression to do. You go into that game, you play for that 2 week period, and they say, oh yeah, here's a Battle Royale, and they just drop it. Maybe have creators go out and play it early, but pull in Apex Legends, it worked last time, and just drop it. Just give it to us. No marketing, no nothing. And the internet will go crazy. That's what Warzone did, and it worked out great. But Warzone doesn't have the vehicle like Battlefield does. We have yet to see a successful battle royale incorporate vehicles, helicopters, tanks, maybe even. I don't think jets are going to necessarily be in the game. They might be, but I don't think they'd be really useful because, I mean, if that circle gets small enough, you're just, what's the plane going to do? But obviously, we haven't seen a successful battle royale do these things. So please release it after launch. Keep the hype going. Keep multiplayer content fresh in the game. If multiplayer content is not fresh in Battlefield, you're fucked. I'll say it, you're fucked. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. I know this was a little bit of a different video. I will have a Battlefield 4 video coming out very, very soon on the 7th. It's about 2 days from now on Monday. Then on Wednesday, I will be live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BaronSports. Please go watch it. It'll be a really early stream. I'm going to be streaming the reveal. Then I'm going to be streaming some Battlefield video on Battlefield 6, whatever this next game is, right after. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know how you thought down below. Don't forget to subscribe to our brand new. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.